Welcome to this morning yoga practice, focusing on moving our whole body, eliminating toxins, getting rid of stress, and replacing that with energy and a feeling of being relaxed and open and grateful to be alive. So let's begin by moving our neck. Just slowly lower your chin towards your chest. Then roll your head over to the right. Come back up through center and either go directly to your left shoulder or reach your head behind you, but keep your neck supported. So you're not just dropping your head back, but you're just trying to find smooth rolling motions, moving mindfully without any sense of having to rush. Now let's reverse the direction of the circles. One last circle. And bring your head back up to neutral and start to roll out the shoulders, rolling the shoulders forward, one shoulder at a time, and then rolling the shoulders back. We'll roll forward, and if you want to add some movement, you can start to come into a forward fold. And then as you come back, reverse the direction of your circles. Let's do that one more time. Rolling forward and rolling back. Open your arms out to the side, and we're going to roll the right shoulder in, roll the left shoulder in, roll the right shoulder out, and the left shoulder out. And just repeat that. One shoulder, one movement at a time. One last time. Right shoulder comes in, left shoulder comes in, right shoulder moves out, left shoulder moves out. And bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers with the back of your hands right over your sacrum. And then roll your shoulders forward as you bow forward. And as you lift up, roll your shoulders back, stretch your hands toward the ground. So I'll show you from the side. So as you inhale, open up. And as you exhale, round. Inhale, lift up and reach. Exhale, draw the shoulders together and round. One more time. Inhale and reach. Exhale, round. And you can continue doing that, or another variation that we can play with is bring your feet out to the side. Bring your elbows to the inner knees and your hands by your sides. And then use your legs to pull your elbows in and relax. So this is not something you want to force. Just nice, gentle, easy movement. If this doesn't feel good, you can go back to what we just did. Then release your hands. Bring your legs into a 90 degree position. So your right leg is coming forward from your hip and your left leg is going out to the side. And then turn and twist towards your right. You can walk your arms away from the mat and lower your body toward the floor, or you can stay more upright and a little closer. You can just do any kind of movements here, like going a little deeper and then releasing. And come on back up and twist to your left, reaching towards your back foot. Come on back to center and bring your right hand down, come up onto your right knee, reach your left leg up and open up here. And then lower back down. We'll just flip our knees. Now we'll twist to the left, walking your hands away. Notice how your hips feel, and you can do little micro adjustments here. You can lift and lower if you want. You can activate your legs by pressing your legs strongly into the ground. Come on back up to center and twist towards your back leg. Come on through center, bring your left hand down, stretch your right leg out, Lift your hips up and reach your arm over. And come on back down and roll all the way forward into your tabletop. And just begin to move your hips in a figure 8 fashion. Reverse the direction. And walk your knees back, stretch your arms forward, coming into child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Or if you have a yoga block, it can rest on the block, or a pillow, or a folded blanket. On your next inhale, round your spine, come forward, keeping your chin tucked. Bring your shoulders past your wrists, and then start to arch your back. And then round the back, coming back into child's pose. So just think that you want to get your spine moving in a nice, slow, mindful way. Next time we'll come all the way forward into cobra. So inhale, round your back, come forward. Start to lower your thighs toward the ground, hips toward the ground, and pull the shoulders open, pressing the top of your feet into the ground. Lift up through your chest. And curl your chin under, puff up into your shoulders, rounding your spine, and stretch back to child's pose. And just repeat these movements. You can add your own flavor to this, but make the movements mindful and respectful. Really like you're trying to get to know your body at a deeper level. Let's do one more. And take a few breaths in child's pose. Inhale, come forward. Lower your right forearm to the floor. So you're going to be slightly twisting to the left. Stretch your left leg out and lift up through your belly. Pick your leg up. Externally rotate your hip and swing your leg out to the side. So keep an internal rotation, or internally rotate again, so your toes are facing down, your heels up, and lift your leg up and lower, and lift and lower. You should feel your glutes at least starting to work. Try not to arch your back, but keep it a little bit into a posterior tilt. And come back up onto your right hand, pick your left leg up again and swing it all the way over to the right. Push out through your heel. Push down and forward through your hands. And pick your leg up, bring it all the way forward to the outside of your left hand, and then walk your left hand over to the right. Open your knee to the left, letting the inner edge of the foot come up, and then bring the knee over toward the right. Just warming up the ankles, inverting and everting. Come back to center, stretch your left foot forward and flex your foot, point the toes. You can start to melt your body towards your thigh if that works for you. And step into your foot, reach your knee forward past your toes. Press into the top of the back foot. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Maybe shift from side to side. Tuck your back toes under, lift your hips up. Stretching back into pyramid, and then back to down dog. Lower your knees back down again. Come onto your left forearm. Stretch your right leg back. Come into a little bit of a posterior tilt with your pelvis, And reach your right leg up and out to the side. Internally rotate your hip and then lift and lower your right leg. Think of squeezing your glute, your right glute, to get your leg to lift. And come up onto your left hand, swing your right leg all the way over to the left. And pick your right leg up, swing it to the outside of your right hand, walk your right hand over to the left, and open your right knee to the right and back over to the left, inverting and everting your ankle. And walk your hands in, stretch your right foot forward, and point and flex your toes, your ankle. You can start to melt closer to your leg if that's available to you. And step your foot forward, bring your knee past your toes, press into your back foot, inner spiral the back thigh so the inner thigh is lifting up. Drive your knee maybe a little bit forward, more forward. And then shift back into pyramid and back to down dog. Inhale, round forward to plank. Exhale, lift back to down dog. And just repeat that movement back and forth. And walk your feet forward to your hands. Lift and spread all your toes. And keeping them spread apart as possible, lower your toes down. Trying to keep space between your toes. Bring a little soft bend to your knees. Start to scoot your tailbone down, squeezing your glutes slowly round all the way up. Reach your arms up over your head. Reach your tailbone down as you press your palms up. And release your arms, extending them wide to the side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. And push the floor away as you lower down. Point your toes, rise up, cobra. Open up across the shoulders. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes. Press back to down dog. I'll do a fun sun salutation flow, going through all the warriors. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, hug your knee to your nose and step your foot forward. Rotate that back heel down with the toes pointing out a little bit, coming into warrior one. Reach your arms up. Engage by pressing into your back heel, driving your front knee forward, tucking your hips under you a little bit. Open up, cactusing the arms, and then straightening the arms. And lift the back heel up, open up, warrior two. Extend your arms in opposite directions. Reach back to reverse your warrior. Come back through warrior two. Spin your back foot so you're coming into crescent lunge. And then shift your weight forward, floating up into warrior three. Arms can be in any direction, out to the side, back behind you, forward. Lower your hands down. Keep the left leg lifting, coming into standing splits. Step back, down dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hug your leg in as you step forward. Rotate that back heel down and in for warrior one. Rise up. Dig a little deeper into your warrior one. Find all those lines of tension that help you to open up. And cactus your elbows, puff up through your chest. Press the back of the shoulders forward to open up your chest and straighten your arms. Lift the back heel up, spin open, coming into warrior two. Reach back to reverse your warrior. Come back through warrior two, spin the back heel up, coming into crescent lunge. And press forward into warrior three. Really activate your glutes here. So it feels like you're lifting and almost flying. And lower the hands down, keep the back leg lifted, standing splits. And back to down dog. So we'll come into pigeon pose this time. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, hug your knee. Bring your weight forward, drive your knee forward, and slide your left leg back a little bit. Begin to rock from side to side. And find a few pigeon waves. So lift up through your chest, and then reach your chest forward and bow over your leg. And rise up again. And lower down again. And press back into down dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, bring it all the way forward. Slide your right leg back and shift from side to side. Firm up through your back leg. And we'll play with the pigeon waves again. So inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, puff up into your back. Open up. Exhale, lower. A couple more times, just like this. Last one. And step back to your down dog. Walk your feet forward and come on into a squat. Bring your elbows to the inner knees, palms together. Press your elbows out as you draw your hands towards your chest to lengthen through your spine. And then let your body round as you hug in. Inhale, lift to open. And you could always be on your toes, or you could have a rolled up blanket or rolled up towel underneath your feet. And let's do a couple more of these back and forth. And lower onto your hips. Slowly lower your back to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest and circle around your hips. Open your arms out to the side. Shift your hips to the left a little bit and twist your legs to the right. A nice gentle twist. And if this is too much for you, you can always place something between your knees, a rolled up blanket, a folded towel, a yoga block. And turn your head to the left. Pull your left hip back down to come back onto your back. Shift your hips to the right. Pick your legs up and twist your legs to the left as you turn your head to the right. And just rest here. Come back onto your back. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. Center your hips and begin to windshield wiper from side to side. Twisting your knees to the right and then to the left. Come back to center. Hug your right knee into your chest as you stretch your left leg out. Reach out through your left toes. You can point and flex your feet. And release your right knee. Hug the left knee in. Straighten the right leg out. Hug your left knee in and point and flex. And hug both knees in. And just hug in so much that your hips lift off the floor a little bit and lower down and release. So you get a little gentle rocking motion here. Release your knees, float your arms and legs up for a dead bug pose. Move your fingers and your toes. And gently rock up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope that you're feeling energized and more open, more of a sense of being able to feel relaxed and engaged at the same time. So I would love to hear what you think about this practice, how you feel, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.